What up out there in YouTube? Gonna do me a little shave tonight and talk about things. Let's talk. Alright. People say things that you might not like. Happens in life all the time. All the time. You can either choose to ignore it or choose not to and to say something about it. And first off, before we get into this topic, Hail Hydra. This soap is just suck. If you don't have any of John's soaps, get this one. And if you have some of John's soaps and don't have this one, get this one. And even if you have this one, buy more of this one. It's just amazing. And also that's the software for tonight. Hardware, like just psychedelic Nathan Clark synthetic custom. And we got the Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements double open comb, and I forget what I have in here. Oh, it's an Astra SP. I know it's the second use of it, but forgot to play it. Anyhow, it's leather. Nice soap thing. I just got out of a shower. My face is a little damp. There we go. Okay. The nice thing about these soaps are just like, the stuff is just effortless to lather with. I mean, basically you simply just dab it in there and breathe the word lather, and the scent, it's just, if you like citrus, it's just like all the citrus just slammed you in the face. Anyhow, so in life, people are going to say things you're not going to like. You can either ignore it or you can react. Either way, there are going to be consequences. In this case, I only have a vague understanding of what's going on because, frankly, I think the whole thing is blown out of proportion and crap. It's about this. It's about this. It's about this. It's about this. If you want to have jokes, joke. Jade, laugh, have a good time, go for it. If you don't like it, it's the internet. You ignore it. You ignore it. If you think somebody's trolling, the first rule of the internet is don't feed the troll. So if you think somebody's trolling, ignore it. If you don't like it, ignore it. Especially on Facebook, we have this lovely option, which I probably am guessing a lot of people will use today on me after this, is the block option. It's great. You don't like what somebody's saying, you ignore it, you block it, done. Anyhow, lovely shave time. Don't really have to plan out this shave too much, because frankly I love Hydra. And I love this razor. I waited to pull the trigger on it for the longest time. Not because out of any design option or anything, it was just, I'm very easily distracted by shiny things. If I see something I want, I'm just like, hey, I want that. Especially if it's in front of me compared to something that, like this, is not in stores. This I have to order online. But, if I'm out and about and I see something shiny, I'll grab that and then I'll be like, oh, I wanted the razor. I got something else instead. And now I hate my whole basic magpie mentality because I've been missing out. Thanks to some kind words from some awesome guys. Well, not really kind words, just more like you haven't bought one yet. You're friggin' stupid. Watching a lot of reviews from words of people like Arlie, reviews of people like Khan, Ray, just great little, like, tool essentially. Not, I wouldn't even call this a razor. This is a tool, a good tool. All right, pass one. Oh, that's me. Now, the issue. The reason I say the things I say, I'm not really. I don't know the gory details. I understand the basic gist, and the basic gist is all I really need to know because, and this is why I am a dwarf. If you haven't already figured this out, and there is a stereotype that is well known. I mean, even if you don't know anything about dwarves, you all know the angry dwarf slash little man syndrome. And most popularized by Peter Dinklage in the movie Elf, which, fucking Peter Dinklage is a great actor, and that was funny, and that was humor, laughing at the situation. But basically, when you're in somebody in my case, and you've got, now think of it, literally daily examples of people being dumb. You could fight every single one. You could point somebody out, and you could call them ignorant. You could call them rude. You could call them an asshole. You could call them a cheap fucker. Whatever. In their minds, it will do nothing to change it. But if you play into a stereotype, all it will do is further cement that stereotype in that person's head. It won't. Admittedly, one of my favorite stories. Not PC, so if you get offended by stuff like this, stop listening now, put it on the subtitles, and watch whatever crazy shit Google decides to start throwing at it. Anyhow, one day at Walmart, late night shopping, getting stuff for my family. And stuff like milk, bread, formula. Guy stops me, African American gentleman, and says, "Holy shit, wee man." I look nothing like wee man. Google it. I mean, we're dwarfs, but We don't all look alike. And like I said, late night shopping. I was tired. New baby. Bad day at work. I snapped at the guy. And I go, Eddie Murphy? He looks at me and he goes, what do you mean? No. Denzel Washington. What do you mean? No, Morgan Freeman? No, too old. Wait, you're saying we all look alike? But, you know... Oh, did I nick myself with this thing? I think I got my first weeper with the double OC. I think I don't have enough. Oh, there we go. We'll just squeeze the brush. There we go. There comes the leather. The one thing I'm going to say that I haven't quite dialed in yet with this is the blade usage. Because you are able to get more strokes in. So I do think I'm going to have to change blades with this more. But double-edged blades here. We're not talking, you know, oh my god, I might have to change my blade every third shave instead of every fourth shave. But yeah, this is a nice, really nice razor. Really nice clean, really nice brush. My one complaint about this, and Douglas, if you're watching, stainless. At least a brass head. Because I want a gold version. I want this in gold, and I could do that with the handle because it's chrome plated brass, but I can't with a pot metal head. I can't, and I want to. Pizza time. Into the brush, get the soap out. Now another thing I want to talk about this razor before I go. This thing is awesome because the head. I don't know if this will be able to show it now. See, this is all the way dialed in. To clean it, it's nice because all you got to do is, you know, just loosen it, not even all the way. Just rinse out all the gunk. Clean. But the nice thing about this, now when you tighten it back up, right here, it's not all the way down. You can see that? But there's a little more blade exposure. There's a little more blade gap. Tighten it down all the way, there's less. This razor, in my opinion, is almost semi-adjustable. Right now it's still nice and tight. There's no wiggle with it. It's not all the way tight, but it's there. And I've shaved like this, and it's nice. It works. Amazingly, today I shaved with it all the way down, and I nicked myself. Barely. It's all nice and healed. But, this thing is nice. If you haven't gotten it yet, get it. I got it based off the opinions. Wasn't that nice? Note. Oh, one of my cats is pawing at the door. Really off the opinion of one guy. And because I just kept seeing him use it every day. And I was like, is it really that good? And he goes, well, yes. I got it, and honestly, it took me a couple days to dial it in, to find my comfort level with it. Yes, you're very pretty. Yes, rubbing on my ankles. But it's pretty much all I ever use now. And this is my favorite pairing with the lovely Hydra. I always liked the smell of this, but I couldn't find anything. I didn't have any soap that I liked it with. I used it basically on Williams days just because, oh, Williams, nice muted scent. But I figure the nice citrus top notes you get in this go really well with Hydra. Anyhow, those are my thoughts. That was my shave. I had fun. I hope you did too. Maybe you'll come back for another one. Maybe I'll make another one. Otherwise, where the hell did you... Cat just disappeared. Otherwise, have a good night, morning, whatever it is you watch this. Jesus Christ. Sorry. And later.